Selecting and finding an available domain is a time-consuming process. However, registering that domain name with Namecheap could not be easier. Hi, I'm 𝗁𝗏𝗀𝗀, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can register or purchase your domain name using Namecheap. I'm also going to give you access to a special coupons page within Namecheap where you can get the best deal. And thirdly, make sure you're watching all the way to the end, and I will show you why I prefer Namecheap over the likes of GoDaddy and Google Domains when registering my domain names. So let's head over to namecheap.com and let's go and register our domain name. If you search namecheap.com or you just type that in and head off to their homepage, this is what it'll typically look like. Namecheap do not always display all their coupons or their discounts that they've got available on their homepage. So in the description below, I will have an affiliate link that will take you to their coupons page that looks a little bit different to their homepage. And in here, you will have the current promo code that is available for you to use depending on when you watch this video. So head over here and come and copy that promo code, and we can now enter our domain that we would like to register. So for this tutorial, I'm going to register the 𝗁𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 and it'll come back and tell me whether it is available or not. So once the results have returned, you can see what the cost of your domain will be on an annual basis. It'll normally be 12 Australian dollars. The retail price on average is going to be about $19. But remember, I said that I will show you at the end the difference between Namecheap and the likes of GoDaddy and Google Domains. So watch out for that. But here you can see that that discount code is actually available to be used on this particular, on a .com domain. Now, I would recommend using a .com in your domain. It just adds a little bit more professionalism to your domain name, but honestly, any domain name will actually work for you these days. Once you've got it over here, all you need to do is go and select Add it to Cart. So once the domain has been added to your cart, there are a few add-ons that you go and select and add to your purchase. Personally, I make use of SiteGround for all my web hosting, so I would go and use them. And with SiteGround, you actually get a free SSL, so you wouldn't be required to make use of that. I'll have a link in the description below. Once again, it's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more to make use of that particular link. It just helps to fund this particular channel, and we can continue to provide you with the best deals that are available on the internet. So going through the rest of those offers, you can then either decide whether you want to add them on or not. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're not going to add any of those on. We're just going to go and select checkout at this point in time. So on the checkout page, it'll tell you that my total is currently $12.88. I can come over here and add that promo code that we copied on from the promos page, and we're going to go and apply it. So there's a warning at the top here that they couldn't apply the discount code because I'm not signed in. What I'm going to show you now is how to create your free account. It doesn't cost anything to create your account. Just go and select create your free account. Go and create a username that you want to use, which is not going to be your email address. Go and set up a password, confirm that password, fill in your details first, last name, and then your email address. And then you can either select whether you want marketing information to be sent to you or not, and then go and create your account. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account, and we'll continue with the purchase of this domain. Now that I'm signed back into my account, this is my order over here. You can see there's my domain name, 𝗁𝗶𝗆𝗀. It's been set up for 1 year, and you can go and select as many years as you want, all the way up until 10, that you can then go and purchase for. So here you can see that my purchase order here is to the value of about $12.63. The coupon code that I displayed to you earlier has already been applied to other domains that I've used, so it is no longer applicable to this account, but it should still work for you depending upon timing of watching this particular video. The other item that I want to point out to you here is the domain privacy. You see by default it's enabled. It's also free forever. Some of the other registrars do not offer this as a free service. So just make sure that if you're comparing other registrars, while they may display their actual domains as being very cheap, and I will show you this in a little while with GoDaddy, the optional extras that you then need to bolt onto it then push the price of that particular domain name way beyond what you're able to get with Namecheap. But remember, carry on watching to see those differences between the other registrars. So that's the domain privacy there. That is going to be enabled by default. And here are the other add-ons that you can then go and select should you want them. I'm not going to want to add on any right now. We're going to go confirm my order. So after your information has been saved, here is just a notice to remind you that your domain privacy has actually been enabled and no one can publicly access your information as being the owner of that particular domain. And then you can come and save this configuration as your default for your checkout settings. And those same settings can then be used for future domain purchases. Come and select continue. So on this page is where you'll actually make payment for your domain name. So there are a few options on how to make payment. You can enter in a credit card or debit card details over here. You can make use of PayPal or a transfer of funds to pay for your domain. So come and select whichever one suits you and then select continue. After entering your payment details, you'll get a renewal setting option that you can select so that your domain automatically renews every year, or depending on how many years subscription you signed up for right at the beginning. At the end of that term, it will then renew automatically. So I recommend activating this setting. You do not want your domain to expire, giving someone else the opportunity to purchase your domain before you realize that your domain has expired. So I would definitely come and select automatic renewal for that, as well as the free domain privacy for that particular domain. I never purchased the premium DNS in this particular instance, so I'm not going to select it right now. So I'll select save configuration to your default payment settings, and I will select continue. So at this point, you can now review your order, go through and have a look at your order details and all the information that you have provided below. And you can see this is the domain, and you can then go and select Pay Now. Just note that at this point, it is listed in US dollars. That's why it is different from what was originally displayed as that 1288, which was in Australian dollars at that point in time. The order is now busy getting processed, and you'll then get a confirmation of your order. So next you can come and view your domain name. Just head over to your dashboard. Once in your dashboard, you'll see there your domain is now listed. Over here, mine says manage, but yours might say verify user. Go and select that, and what will happen is Namecheap will actually send you an email which will look like this. So all you need to do is come over here and then come and select that particular link, and your verification as an owner of that domain will then be verified. And then after that, your domain will actually be live. As I said to you in the beginning, hold on to the end and I will show you why I picked Namecheap over the likes of Google Domains or GoDaddy. So we've just purchased our first domain through Namecheap, and it cost us around about $9 US, and in my particular case with the currency conversion sitting just under $13 Australian. So if I head over to Google Domains and I go and search that exact same domain, and you can see there Google Domains is actually wanting to charge me 18 Australian dollars a year, so that's about $6 less. It's not going to break the piggy bank that I assure you, but the value that you get from Namecheap, and especially if you're going to be buying numerous domains, these all add up over time. GoDaddy, however, is a little bit different. Here you have a look, there's an exact match, and they tell me that I can actually get this for 29 cents. But if you come and hover over this question mark over here, it'll actually tell you that that 29 cents is only based upon taking a 2-year contract out with them, but the standard rate is $28 a year. But in this particular case, it's almost $20 more expensive than what Namecheap is. So if you got value out of today's tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel in order to get notifications of any new content that I put up on a weekly basis. So also in the description below, I'll have a link on how to build an online business using online assets that you're able to sell one day. Till the next video, have a great day.